Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a spooky evening? I think you are. Welcome to our spooky little corner of the world. We're about to hit 7 p.m. and you know what that means. It's time for a spooky scremstrem. But today's spooky scremstrem's gonna be a little bit different, but we'll get back to that. Glad to hear that your body's ready, Kane. Hello, Potato. Hey, Jenny boy. The legends. Well, thank you, Dragon Panther. Hey, Alex. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you around lately in the comments and such. I am doing, I would say fine, but that would be a lie straight to your face from my face. Things are hectic. I have way too much to do with like 8 exams, part-time work at 2 different places, and then the little free time I have, I'm trying to get this game development project of mine to work. And now I'm spending time streaming. Because I miss you. I really miss this. Who needs a social life when you have Dark? Exactly. That's what I'm going for here. Don't worry, I know all about busy, Alex. It's fine. Test the alert. I'm fairly sure the alert works. Being kids? Now that's the dream. That's the dream indeed. Now, you've probably wondered if you've seen the announcement or stream announcement video for this. What's up with the dolls? Horror game, making a horror game. So we're gonna have a spooky evening tonight. And we're just gonna kick back. I would say relax, but we're not gonna relax either. And I actually want to... Is the audio and video not in sync? Because that might actually be my fault. That's one thing I forgot to check. Is this better right now that I'm talking to you? Talking to people in the park on a late Saturday night, not knowing what they're gonna say. Hey, Gypsy! Nice to see you back. Did it come before or after the mouth? You do not quote me on that, Amandus. You do not quote me on that. Okay. So, spooky time is upon us, and you know what I want to start with? I want to start with some stories. Let's tell some stories, okay? Spooky stories. Once upon a time, there was an adult with responsibilities. Oh. Well, I'm currently in my 3rd year of game design, my final year. So I've been learning how to make video games for the past couple of years, and it's been a lot of fun. I've made some different small projects here and there outside of school as well. I've been also posting them online from time to time. I'm sorry, Patrick, forgive me. And I've really wanted to incorporate game development into this channel as well, because I know that games is something we're all passionate about, right? So I want to weave it together in an intricate way. So I figured today could be a good start. Now, I just want to maybe check out, maybe there's something cool online. Let's go to a site. Yeah, sure. Oh gosh. Thank you, Soldier, for sacrificing $5 to the gods below, the unholy ones. Thank you so much. Okay. I just want us to go, you know, check out some stuff. Maybe go to itch.io. They're always good games here. Let's go to browse games. Let's see what the most popular game is right now. Popular, okay. It's a game called Otherworlds. Ah, that's cool. That is certainly kind of cool. I'll do this so we can still see chats. Made by Voices from the Dark, huh? What the frick is this? So this is really fun. Otherworld is a horror prototype that I made for last Halloween in like a week or 2 as a school project. And I just randomly a few days ago decided to upload it, and it's been the most played game on itch for the last couple of days. It's I'm like really, I'm really happy about this. And like people are reacting to it and the videos are just, not all is great, but a lot of it is just really fun. Really fun to watch. Can we get the link? Just go on itch.io, go to games, and it's at the front page. Or you can go to voicesfromthedark.itch.io. I think maybe I can just provide a direct link here as well. So I'm really happy about this. This is so much fun for me to actually see this. It's nearing 700 downloads now, and this is not a good game. It's objectively not a very good game. It's buggy. There are way too many notes in the starting room. The pacing is really bad. But there was something about it that really stuck with them. It was the atmosphere. It was the otherworld vision mechanic that people really like, where you can look into this separate dimension and get a glimpse of these other details. It is a Windows-only game. However, I could probably make a Mac build of it as well. Now, based on that, I really got the urge to make more. I want to keep doing this if it's gonna get some good reception. You're a Linux gal. I believe Unity can also rather easily build to Linux, so maybe with the next game we make we can try to accommodate that, though I haven't actually built for Linux before. Too late, it's already installed. Yeah. So that's a lot of fun. So I've spent a little bit of money on some assets, and I've been thinking on a new game idea of mine. So if you do have a couple of extra bucks to spare and want to help out a student spending way too much money on things he really shouldn't be spending money on, we have a little progress tracker down here. What do you want to do tonight? I think let's start by playing Other Worlds together. Okay? Let's start by actually playing through the little thing that I made. And we're going to analyze it a little bit, try to figure out what people liked, and then we're going to try to replicate that success in an even more polished format. All right? Let's try that out. Boop. Other World. Made with Unity, everybody. Like the best games are. All right. I'm going to turn up my volume here. Get spooked. Oh, wow. Look at this. Where are we? Spooky. So, one of the first things is that I wanted a main menu that was a bit more... Oh, jeeba jabba! Yeah, Thank you for sacrificing to the Bloodlords. I appreciate it, Soulja, but holy, that bell is way too hot. I should probably lower it a little. Oh, boof. Ooh, boof. What I wanted to go for here is that the main menu needs to be in the game itself. And so if you press controls... You sweep under the desk, and this is where you can see the controls written, which is a cool idea, though I feel like I really could have established it a little better. This is just like a sideways note that's scaled down for back, but it's cool. There may have been somebody in that chair. Maybe there wasn't. Oh gee, but... Thank you, Yukimura, for sacrificing to the blood gods. I really appreciate it. Love from Italy. Well, thank you. Italy is great. Haven't been, actually, so that might be a lie, but it's probably good. Gotta play the classical music as well. I say let's just try the prototype. Another Italian? Hello, Soul Sansu. Are you guys ready to play? Whew. Oh, wow. Who's this? Oh, no. Thank you so much, Amandus. You awaken in a dark, foreign place. You have no memory of how you got here. All you remember is a bright flash of light. I appreciate that. From one poor student to another. Okay. So here is the desk. Here is actually the main menu. Which is one of the things that I was really happy I managed to achieve. Now, there is one thing that's special about this game. Let's see. If I try to go out... The door won't budge, you need to find the key. Press the right mouse button to use your otherworld vision. When we go into the other worlds, things become a little twisted. And with this twisted vision, we're able to see things that aren't there in the real worlds. Such as this key. Zip. So now I found a key. We also have some notes scattered about. Let's see, over here. Patient report, Friday the 5th of January, 1996. Huh, the year I was born. What a coincidence. Name, Laura Connors. Date of birth, 19th of October, 1974. ID number 13. Shows significant signs of psychic potential. Immediate results from strobing. Can not only see into the other world, but control aspects of it. Should be moved to a more secure location, as there are concerns her powers are influencing the world around her. Security systems are malfunctioning during her worst phases. Spooky. I also added a read option just so you can get a bit more clear text, though maybe I should have dimmed the background even more, perhaps. And you can get a different side to notes by using the Otherworld vision, because now it says, beware of Laura. Do not underestimate her. We are fools to think we can control her. Her birth holds the key that hinders our progress. Which sounds kind of menacing. We'll put that back. That's probably not good. Oh, there. Flashlights. That's a staple. Now, one of the things that I wanted to achieve with this is actually having a body. You can actually see yourself move around the game. You're not just a floating camera. This is something I spent quite a bit of time on, and I want to incorporate in other first-person games, because it's a lot of fun. You can also see that we actually have a full body. What I've essentially done is I've taken the 3D model, I cut off the head and placed the camera where the head should be. Then I placed the head back, but only rendered the shadow of it. So it looks like we have a full head, but in fact, we're a headless body floating around, which is a little unsettling. Patient report, named Gregory Hutchinson. Seems to lack potential, has little control over his ability to remain in the other world, gets irrational and violent, little promise. Or in other words, he's worthless. Okay, nice. So all these documents are going to be about different patients that have stayed here, and you read about this strobing. Judging by what Dr. S told me, the light strobing patterns used to induce the otherworld transition has some glaring flaws in their design. He's working on a new pattern that should increase the patient's responsiveness and control in the otherworld. It should be ready tomorrow, and I'll look forward to testing it out. I hope it can increase the efficiency of some of our more lacking subjects. Though if patient 13 is a good candidate for the new strobe remains to be seen. She seems like trouble. If you want to read the rest, download the game. Alright, let's go. Key slides into the lock, and we're out. The world around you is not what it seems. You have the ability to gaze deeper into it than most others. Beware of the consequences. Come on. Can't be that bad. Find a way out of the room. Rather small room, should be fairly easy. And there are people floating in the ceiling. Okay, good. Good. That's what I wanted today. You guys all right? Look at that arched back. You have to practice quite a bit of yoga to get that pose there. All right. Oh. Okay, nothing here. And there we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. Of course we can't, because it's connected to the nearby keypads. Oh no. I need a key. Nothing works. Alright, we need to look around for clues, boys. So, maybe it's some of this text here. Maybe we should start reading and try to figure this out here. She suffers, keep the lights on. Die in hell is a very nice one. I feel like that really... It's not toxic at all. She is the key. Happy birthday to me. Okay. Alright, that feels like a hint. A hint people shouldn't be missing when they play the game. Alright. No, I don't need hints. I'm good. I'm good. Michael, 28th of September. Okay. These beds all have names on them. Laura, 19th of October, 1974. Interesting. Now, people jump to the conclusion, Mark, that it is 1974, but that's not really a birthday. So it is the 19th of October. Problem is, to me, the 19th of October is 1910. For some other people in the world, it's 1019. So that has caused some confusion. So let's just do 1910. Yeah. Now, there was a jump scare here in one version that hasn't actually happened now. I think that was in a different build that eventually broke. So I don't even know what's in this build. I don't know what works and what doesn't. That's a beautiful elevator, Dark. Love the button as well. Alright, nothing spooky here. Nothing spook. Maybe a couple of spooky things. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, so let's see. The engine needs to replace 3 parts. Okay. We're in a video game, all right. Ah. Now that's an engine part if I've ever seen one. It does not look like an engine part, it looks like a freaking pot or a pan. But it was all I had. Okay, I think we best stick to the otherworld vision. Oh, the morgue! Yes! Oh! Love it when I come to the morgue. That's like the best place to be. Sanity system may be great. Actually, yeah. Because as you stay in the other world, you do hear increasing voices in your heads. They're quite low though, so they probably won't pick up on stream with me babbling over it. Let's see. You don't want to know about my weird hangout spots? Screw you. Alright, that's the second engine part. Good. So far, so good. Now we just got a dark corridor. It won't budge. It won't budge. Alright. We are good. Another pot for the engine. I know, right? I know. There is actually a really strong lack of content here because this was it from my prototyping class. Nobody behind me? Nobody behind the couch? Alright, look at the shadows too. They're really off. This was for my prototyping class where I had to make the theme was horror. And I decided to focus on atmosphere and my otherworld vision mechanic. So I thought that was interesting. So it's all about just creating that spooky atmosphere. Alright, we need some power back on. Let's go, engine. Hey, power. We're all good. Alright. Hey, we're good. Safe. Look at this. Beautiful elevator. I had to put this together out of cubes. Alright. Look at that. Good job, everybody. We escaped the building. Just goes to show that with teamwork, you can achieve anything you want in this life. It's just... Oh, hey, Elben. Nice to see... Or did you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Elevator has a button at the back so people... Okay. Alright, she's... Yeah, she's here, alright. Yep. I don't know her. And that's Otherworlds. Whoa. Yeah, so there's no jump scare. There's no actual monster. It's just tension and atmosphere and the uncertainty of what's going to happen. So it was for the atmosphere, the mood, and the mechanic. And it is rather unpolished, yeah. A lot of people really like the atmosphere of it. And that's really what I want to build on and actually make scary. Yeah, I did just throw that mug. When designing this, I was like, okay, it's a desk. You need to be able to interact with things on a desk, right? It just makes sense. Alright, let's see if I get the random event with Laura in the chair. Nope, chair's empty this time around. What if I come back? And hit back. And Laura's in the chair right there. Okay, so I say we're out. So, that is Otherworlds. That is a small little game that I did. And now I want to work on a new project. And since I've also been Well, Iskramar, if I wanted to expand on the game, kinda. I have been wanting to, because people are like, oh, when the full game comes out, I want to play that. There is no full game. But I do want to make some other spooky things. So, let me introduce you to Project Dollhouse. This is just something I've been workshopping a little bit in my head. Hello, Darag. And I figured, what if we make a game where you have to wander around your house as a young child, collecting your dolls, which in the middle of the night have moved around the place. That's my pitch. Your doll collection has gone missing from your room. All the precious dolls have moved around the house. Can you find and return all the dolls in time for the tea party? What monster buys that for their kids? I don't know. That monkey is terrifying. Yeah, I really wanted actually this guy to be sort of the most aggressive one, but he does not have any butt. His butt is chopped off, so I can't really make him walk around. So it might have to be the ventriloquist doll, because he can actually move a bit. So that's been an idea of mine, and that's really what I want to workshop tonight with you. I want us to think up the most perfect game, and I want all of these dolls to have a name and a personality and sort of an ability. For example, the pumpkin girl, I don't really want the game to be linear. I want the dolls to be in different places of the house. And they should have different things about them. For example, I've wanted the demonic doll to be sort of aggressive, maybe even walk after you or something of the sort. The parents didn't buy them, they just appeared in the house. And I really like the twin doll as well, because if we maybe put the two dolls on top of each other, we can swap between them rapidly to sort of show this decayed version of it. So we're just gonna dig into it, really. Ventriloquist doll, little sweetheart, don't look him in the eyes. Misleading sounds. What I've wanted to... I've been thinking about the monkey doll, call him Uba Uba. Maybe he makes a lot of noise and he attracts the bad doll. So he's very dangerous to get. Makes noise with cymbals and attracts bad doll. I actually have started up a little bit of a project in Unity, the software that I use. I've been working on a bit of a... little bit of a player controller. Maybe I want to do this so that chat is visible here. So, here's basically how I do characters with my first-person system. I remove their heads completely. So, currently, that monkey still has better teeth than you? Wow. Alright. And maybe I can make this bigger. So, here's the thought. We can see ourselves. We can move around sideways. Sideways looks a little weird. You're kind of sliding a bit as you move around. But I don't think the player's going to be looking down too much. And I've also been working on some foot IK, so that when we move our legs over surfaces, you can see that her legs actually shift in altitudes. If I move the scene view here, which I think is just a really fun mechanic, like that. That's so cool. That's so cool to me. So walking on uneven surfaces is gonna look quite nice. Smooth moves. Hello, Flying Gamer. Make it so the player needs to move them to their room. Every time he leaves, he risks a chance of a doll escaping. That's what I've been thinking. You need to get the doll to your room, but I want there to be a failure state if you're caught. And then I'm thinking, you will spawn in your room, you won't lose all the progress, but maybe one of the dolls will run away again. And so you'll need to do it over, but not maybe from the very start. So that's one of the ideas here. Let's just write down some gameplay notes. This music's kind of scary. Ooh, oh boy. Maybe I want to go to my D&D playlist, actually. Let's do Exploration Mysterious. Ooh. Nice. I can get behind that. Stealth system. Add some lullabies. Gameplay notes. Alright, so we're just gonna be coming up with some ideas here. Victorian setting. One of the ultra teleport. I like that. Weeping angel doll. Lullabies. Yeah, I want lullabies slash children singing for at least one of them. Stealth evil doll. Yeah, so I want an antagonist doll that physically moves around chasing you. That might be a little ambitious. We'll see how we end up doing it. Alright, bye-bye that Finnish boy. I'm glad you liked Mountain Blade Warband, Flying Gamer. Surprise ultimate evil. Because I've been thinking, what if you have some sort of book that you open up and you see how many dolls you've collected and how many dolls you have left? I have indeed played Dungeons & Dragons Dragon Panther. I've DM'd a few times, that I have. The doll designs are really good. Do you guys want to see the dolls in action? Because I can make your wildest dreams come true. Doll that warns you? How warn? Let's see. Also, I'm gonna do my best to keep up with chats. But I don't always succeed, but I'm trying. Oh boy. Poltergeist. If the murder boy sees you, he'll run towards you. Doll with a serious mental illness. A doll could start singing when the baddies come. I like the idea of a singing doll that warns you. Also, what if we have a mechanic, a hide mechanic, but essentially the character puts their hands in front of their eyes and stands still, and that's to make something go away. So you can essentially stand and hide, and then you can hear sort of the music die down. Oh, dee-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da. I have consumed, says Stefan the Bat fan. Thank you so much for supporting me, Stefan. I appreciate that, though my heart doesn't. But like you hide, and that's because it just I just want some sort of hiding face in hands and fade to black mechanic. One of the dolls, because I'm thinking for a child, you know, object permanence and all that, but like, you know, when you hide yourself under your covers in bed, you're still not safe from the monster underneath, but you feel safer. So it's just like a psychological thing. Because, okay, I like that you're talking about ranks between dolls, Maron, because what I've been thinking, what if there is one main baddie doll that you need to get to the tea party, but you need to gather everybody else first? So you need to make sure that everybody else is gathered before you can then lead the main doll to your room and, hey, have a tea party, right? Monsters can I forgot about the law that there's a contract monsters have to sign about not going under blankets. One main doll, others have to be gathered before he can come to the tea party. Make the book a poem that is read when you complete the game. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. Make the book with info about dolls a poem that is read when you complete the game. That is actually really cool, because it's like, Charlie is a nice one. No, 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 no. He'll stab you in the face. Like, there's something. Yeah, that could be fun. The main doll would be sort of chasing you. Not really chasing, maybe more patrolling. That's all we need to get a big ambience. Hiding spots. We could potentially have hiding spots. I'm just a little unsure about the scope of it in terms of development, because I haven't done it before, but it's definitely something to think about. Children blanket, use ones to hide. Ooh, I like the idea of an item like a child's blanket. Ooh. Hidden doll, not on the list. Do the dolls move their locations during the game? I've been thinking about that, Olben. I think this is Bloodborne music, yes, Daenerys. So what if there is one doll, like there's a laughing doll that says like, heh, heh, heh. What if that doll keeps moving? Or what if one of them like disappears? Boof. And then you have to find it somewhere else. Maybe. Tap water ambient sounds. Because, yeah, I'm thinking that the main doll would need to be there throughout the game, but he wouldn't be there from the very start. Think of like Slender collecting notes. Slender's not there at the very first note, and then he becomes gradually more of a threat. Play on height. So what I've been thinking, I've been looking at some different character models. So I've actually found the character model of a girl who looks to be about 9. So she might be about like 1 meter 30 centimeters. And that's, you know, already a bit shorter, so you can sort of look around. You will have the perspective of a child. The camera will be so far down that you understand that, okay, I'm not that big. Do you guys want to see an environmental package that I bought that I'm thinking I might use? Let's do it. Let's see. And it's a big scene. It's a vintage house, so it's a bit more old-fashioned. It might look like maybe grandma and grandpa's cabin or something like that. But there are some cool elements to it, but we would need to work with it a little bit if we wanted to make it accommodate a children's room, for example. I actually have a child, Archgirl. I'm a parent, guys. I haven't told you before now. But I do have a model that I think I want to use. Climbing mechanic. Rating of this game, child friendly. It's gonna be a spooky horror game about dolls. But it's not like going to be violent in any way. It's just gonna be really spooky. We're not gonna see the child ripped apart or anything, you know? Climbing mechanic to get doll in high place. I like the idea of a high place. Maybe you need to go into some sort of animation or something. Hello, the Exploded Gamer. Nice to see ya. A doll that gives you a hint about the other dolls. A hint doll. A hint doll. Secret endings. Possibly. Are we there? I think we might be. No, it's still loading up. It's a big boy. Warning, this game contains children. The child is secretly evil. The doll just wants to escape. That's nice. Hello, Jack Dragon. Ah, we have arrived. Alright, here we are. So, it's a vintage old house, spooky cabin place. It's very old-timey, that it is. It's also a really cool environment that we could also continue building on. Hey Pantera fan, I'm just waiting for the notification to scare the shit out of me right now. Won't be able to catch the whole stream, but we'll check in periodically. Thanks for the content, Dark, says Pantera fan. Thanks. I appreciate... Oh, but I knew it was coming, but still. So this is cool, and there is a second floor. Let's go up. Yes, Julia, that is why. We're gonna be making games, everybody. Alright. And then we go in here. Whew. Look at that. Spooky pictures. Take one of the dolls with you as a special ability. Because I would like you to actually carry a doll. That would be very... Oh, look. Oh, that's bad. Can't have that on the stream. And then in here, it's just a small attic room, which I feel has some potential as well. But this is, of course, modular. So we could decide to start moving things around, you know, and build stuff. But I'm still a little unsure if that's the environment that we wanna go for. Still thinking about it, because it needs to fit. On the helping doll, we pull the string on the back, then it speaks with you to give you a hint. Hint doll, pull string on back for a hint. I do remember you gaming Ninja. Let's take one of the dolls. A good guy doll helps you with the first doll. When you see it again, the head is off. Helpful doll is killed later on. There's a snake in my boot. The Jack in the Box. Yes, let's actually go back to the haunted the dolls, because I wanted to show you that, but my mind's just all over the place right now with ideas. Less cabin in the woods, more Victorian townhouse. Yeah, I have been feeling that. Okay, we're back. We're back in town, people. Back with my best friends. Let's do these one by one. All right. Let's move our camera over here. Ah, he's a beautiful boy, isn't he? All right, let's see. All right, I have audio muted. Let's see how he plays, because he comes with an animation. Seems like he derps a bit, but... I like that. Like, that's cool. That's just very... Oh god, he looks over... That is not natural. No, please stop. And... Like, how cool is that? That, I don't know. I find that very charming. He did a little jiggy Jew. That's so cool. Hint doll is not one of the collectibles. It gets killed. Provide a clue what it does. What if the helpful doll is the ventriloquist dummy? You have to put your hand in and make it talk to get the hint. I'm liking the idea of a helpful doll. Because what I kind of... I've been thinking of just calling him Jack, this guy, because it's Jack in the Box. I want it to be a little tactical in a way. Not like in a big way, but it shouldn't be a linear game with where they spawn, and there should be some element of strategy involved. That's like my dream. If it actually has some tactics, like, okay, that's the laughing doll over there. We want to save that for later. That would be gay. Did I just say that would be gay? Gay means fun in Norwegian, so I'm just... I don't know, it feels like I'm talking to classmates right now, that's probably why. Look in direction of other dolls. Yes, because it is possible to actually move the head of things to focus on other things. Let's look at some other ones. Let's see a haunted monkey doll. That's not something I thought I would say in my life, but this is where we're at, so yeah. Jeez, he is so ugly. Some dolls hate each other when left alone together. Could be. Oh. So, I feel like the sound design is just a small thing, needs some work. Because I want this guy, you're trying to pick him up, but if he sees you, he could start just bah, 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 really loudly, and you would hear other dolls approaching. Like, how cool wouldn't that be, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, I agree with Rose. What did Rose say? I need to catch up on chat here. Name them based from a child's perspective. Yeah, that would be very fun. Doll names based on child's perspective. Doll in the parents' room. Timed events to get to it. Two dolls could counteract one another. Oh yeah, it's just like Fallout 4. Looks like he's wearing pepperoni pizza. You're right, it does. Approach him from behind. Yeah, I'm thinking you need to approach the monkey from the rear. Possibly. Let's see the next. Oh boy. I feel like this should be the guy walking around. Like, he just fits the bill so well. You know? He's just a small doll. He wouldn't harm any. Just look at this monster. Imagine him in a door. Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen all this anime. Like, just... did not know he did this. This is amazing. What? Oh my gosh. That was so cool. I'm sorry, Rose. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to scare ya. That's our baddie boy. Holy heck. Yes. Bad boy number 1. Gotta be bad. Yeah, ask your 5-year-old actually. We need that perspective. He has to be the boss. Yeah, that's the bad boy. Because we can actually make him move around the place as well. Because I want to sort of tease him a bit. Like, if you're approaching a doorway, there should be a certain chance that you see him dart past the doorway as well. Make him possess you, Jesus. Hey, gamer. Gather? Welcome. Getting her PRP. Oh boy. Alright. Look at this freaking thing. He should be the teleporting one. He's a spook boy. He's a big spook boy. Oh boy, let's see over here. So we have these dolls. Since we have 2 versions of them, I'm wondering if there's something we could do with that, you know? Scatter collectible pages from the kid's diary. Testimonies from the parents. Oh, could be. Look at that smooth boy. Don't look at that boy. He's seen some stuff. I wonder what happens if I play with both of them. We'll see what they do. Alright, let's... Oh, look at them. Aren't they cute? Aww. Oh. Okay, so they have a few issues, a few bugs we gotta iron out, but it's... Oh boy. That's so good though. Fear meter. Yeah, if we do want to have a fear system. Okay. Since we're talking about, look at me, I'm an owl. Since we're talking about a fear system, let's say that the hiding system prevents fear from building up. Since then you would need to sort of stand and hide for a bit. Which is also spooky, because when you open your eyes, they might be right in front of you, you know? You're not sure because it's dark. Make one that walks around and cries when the bad one is near him. Oh boy. Never end like structure to the game, like the dolls running. This is actually Skyrim. Wow. Let's go Game of Thrones. Add less spoop? Less spoop? Now we're not on the same page anymore. You'll definitely play this at 12 AM. You know, that's the thought, Pantera. Should there be some sort of limit, maybe? So that you can't just cower in one corner for too long. 5 Nights at Dollhouse? Happy and Dippy. Yeah, not sure how she's been raised, but okay. Ask her about this one. What could this possibly be right here? Hey, Georgia. Nice to see you. You tuned in at the right time. At the right time. 5 Nights. Sorry, Joseph. Yeah. He is a spook boy. Oh, she already hates him. Good. Good. I feel like this is the freakier one, so I really wanted him to be the main bad guy, but he actually has no butt. As you can see, his butt is a hole, which I guess usually butts have... Don't think about that sentence too much, but essentially, because he's been designed to be sitting on something, they didn't model in any faces down here, because it saves on performance. Who'd be the hidden doll? I'm not sure. The twin dolls where one is evil and one is good. Yeah, I've been thinking, like, what if you need to collect the clean doll, but if you see the dirty doll, you can't collect him. You need to ignore him because he gets you if you go to collect him. So you need to make sure, is he clean before you go and check him. Did you just say they didn't model faces for the butts? I did say that, and I stand by what I said. Hide and seek. Only attacks the player when they're hiding, and only moves when they're hiding. Oh wow, that's interesting. Moves when hiding. Did you make? I did not make these dolls. No, I do make games, but these assets I have not made. I have purchased them. Yeah, I also think this one, he does need to teleport around. But I also don't necessarily want everybody to be very difficult to get. Like if you're moving around and you see a doll, you can go over and usually get it. Because again, we need to, it's the atmosphere that we really need to sell. So let's go over to this girl, Pumpkina over here. The dirty mean doll should have a mean name like Gunther. Alright, it's official. Gunther. Do they cost a lot? This pack was like 45 bucks. So, yeah. As you can see, I've spent a little bit on assets lately, so... Okay, okay. That one is... Does she have a butt? I need to inspect her rare. Hold on. She doesn't have a butt either! Alright. So we need to figure out who has a butt. Shh. I'm really done with you right now. Okay, bye-bye. The monkey has a butt, everybody. I repeat. The monkey has a butt. This is a bad angle to be at, but we're in it right now. I think the haunted baby dolls have butts too. Pumpy or which? Yes, he has a butt, confirmed. Haunted laughing doll. Haunting laughing doll is more of a sort of a thing that can stand on a shelf somewhere. It's just a really ugly baby. Alright. And I think Jack in the Box probably has a bottom, right? Yes, good. You can actually hear him chuckling in there. So it's only 2 dolls that do not have a butt. Alright, so the whole gang is together, having fun. This is a terrible idea. Oh boy. Check this out. The whole party. Oh boy. Look at this guy though. Pay attention to him. Not so... Like, imagine him standing in the hallway. This is... Just... It's so good. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Alright. El Locky, all the assets for you, my friend. Thank you. BGN, what kind of currency is that? I'm curious. Is there gonna be a basement? There might be. It depends on the location that we get. How traumatized this child would be? Yeah, I would be too. At the end you find out you're a doll too. Thanks for the support, Lucky. I appreciate it. Now make it a roguelike. I do want some systems in it so that playing through it again can be fun. You can knock out the bad doll by throwing something. Are you gonna stream more often? Maybe. I have been wanting to stream some game development, though I really don't have the time. But I'm making time, because this is fun. Alert doll. Yeah, she might. Because she doesn't strike me as bad. She might be a little mischievous, but she's not bad. You know? BGN is Hungarian currency. Cool. Let's see. Alert. Where was it about the alert doll? Maybe Pumpkina warns you? Pumpkina. It's just a working name. I had a P feature. Maybe. Pee yourself. That is a valid option. Somebody was playing Otherworlds on a gameplay video recently asked, is there a button to go into fetal position? And I feel like that should be added. Stamina system. I thank you, I leave, though you can leave the papa out of this. A hungry Bulgarian. Sometimes she laughs without reason. Jack in the Box pop when there's bad dolls. Because the idea is that we have a level that we navigate around, right? And the dolls are placed in different places. You start in your room, which is a safe room. You need to venture out of your room, walk around, collect a doll, bring it back to your room. Once it's in the room, it stays there. But if you ever get caught, you will wake up back in your room and one of the dolls might be gone. Something to that effect. Wooden letter cubes. Ooh, that would actually be very fun if we get some of those wooden cubes that kids play with and we make it spell out stuff. I like that idea. Randomly helpful or bad? Yeah, Pumpkina can be a bit of a troublemaker. At the end, main guy jump scaring you, everything goes black, your soft music in the background. Hey, you're finally awake. After you beat it, the game becomes doomed. That would kind of be cool. Control C to go into fetal position. Like lore and in-game tips. Like right into that Imperial ambush. Because I'm thinking we should probably give her a flashlight. Because if we give her a flashlight, we can make the environments darker and it'll be okay. Because the player can actually look around. However, I'm thinking the flashlight should probably have infinite battery. Because I do not like battery flashlight mechanics. But we could maybe make it falter around certain enemies. Flashlight, infinite battery, but falters in some situations. When fear gets too high, you pee yourself, meaning dolls can smell you. Oh, it's okay, Georgia. I appreciate you being there nonetheless. Little pieces of papers or drawings that hint at the girl not being as innocent as we think. Is the player a good character? Can I just tell you about the idea that I have for like the main menu? I want it to be in the room, focused on maybe the demonic doll. Just sitting at a window, sort of looking at you, and there's a windowsill in the background, it's raining, it's stormy outside, you hear the wind, and it's just looking at you, occasionally just flicking its head. And then when you play start, just like in Otherworld, the camera just zooms out a bit, and you're already in the scene, and then it begins. That would be so fun. Gardener outside level. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that. It's all about what environment we end up going with. Because I like certain things about the vintage house, but I feel like maybe it would work better for a more linear experience. Because it's quite, I don't know, it's quite crowded and there's only really one path some places. Also, I'm not sure if the elevation might be problematic. Secret ending where you just throw the dolls out of the window. One doll can make you turn the flashlight on. Falter some situations, yeah. Around some characters. So, the original thought about the parents is that the kid wakes up on Halloween night alone and all of her dolls are gone. And she has to be a bit naive, or maybe she knows that I need to find them. If I don't find them, something bad is gonna happen. Even though finding them is super scary because horror logic, you know? We'll see about bonus dolls. I feel like we should just focus on the main ones now. Rough map, but it's drawn by the kid. I love those diegetic maps. I don't know if we can actually get it done, but like diegetic map of house fills out as you move. Like in Draugen from Red Thread. As you move around. So I really like this place, but So it has that spoopy atmosphere. Good ending. You have the tea party full. Yeah, like there could be criteria for different endings. Criteria for different endings. This is an elaborate prank from the girl's parents. Elaborate is the key word there. She just has an asshole older brother. Jack in the Box can only be picked up when he is in his box and sees you, he disappears. Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe they have to wait for him to pop out, so they need to approach him and then they can take him, so they need to be spooked. Time limit? I'm not sure about time limits. I'm not really sure. Because I kind of feel like the player tends to make their own pace in those games, and that usually works out. House gets sucked into demonic realm. Adults get rescattered. The building is bigger and has more levels. That's ambitious, but I really like it. Is this a personal challenge? It's more of a... I think it's really fun to make games. I recently posted Otherworld on itch. It's been the top game on the site for a few days now, which is insane. Because it's just a small, humble prototype. And I want to make more. I want to keep adding to that portfolio, making spooky experiences for people. It's so much fun to see them play it. Bad ending. Secret Easter egg. Spooky, scary skeletons placed the whole time. That is a pretty good one. Oh, baba dooba da. Could you call the witch doll Johanna? When you say witch doll, I assume you mean Pumpkina. I can definitely write Johanna as a suggestion for a name, yeah. Thank you so much, Eilif, I appreciate it. There's different levels with different objectives. Yeah, possibly. I feel like we just need to get that one core level, though, first. That's very important. So, let's return to sort of the doll overview here. Dun dun. Ah, yeah, Justin Bell. Okay. Demonic doll. He can only sit. He has no butt, which is interesting to know. There's too much light. Oh yeah, in that level, definitely. Way too much light. So we just need to know that he has no butt. Bye-bye, Iskermore. Yeah, Mortal Hydra, it's like, you have so many ideas, but you need the experience and the skill and the time to do on it. What's the menu music? You mean for this game? What we're gonna use in this game? The doll's skull turn into a goal? I feel like the many of the dolls are mischievous and they're just happy to be free around the house. And most of them aren't hostile. I don't want all the dolls to be hostile. I want them to be mischievous, because that's going to make the actual hostile doll a lot more scary. Thank you, Ella Lucky. Best of luck to you too. Each doll... I mean, the character's going to be like 6. I don't know how much... That one time she stole a gum from the department store. But yeah, it's a cool idea, because it can be different aspects of fear represented, manifested. Incorporeal. Corporeal? Corporeal is like physical, and incorporeal is like a ghost, I believe. A code panel. Secret codes. Everybody's on the Easter eggs. Yeah, we gotta have Easter eggs, but we also need just the core. Okay, 40, I love that. Since the doll only sits, place him in a toy car. Can you imagine him driving down the hallway in a small toy car? Just like, heh. How cool is that? Oh, as a small toy car he drives around in. That is so cool. You just hear a soft vroom vroom. This is why I have you guys, okay? Beep beep. Oh, holy shit, that is such a good idea, Mark. We did have those wooden cubes. those are part of the menu. Maybe not the whole menu, but at least part of the menu. What upcoming games are you looking forward to, Dark? None. Because I don't have time to play games anymore. I've just so focused on studies and work. It's sad. I haven't even been able to play Sekiro. So I'm far behind. He gives it a Luigi death stare as he drives by. Okay, I love that idea. Can we just, like, he might be so menacing. Maybe he just wants to drive, and if you go in front of him, he just stops. And he looks at you and waits for you to move so he can continue driving his car. Oh, that is so cute. Like, he doesn't need to be bad. If you step in his way, his car will stop and he will give you a mean stare. Then when you move, he continues driving. You just need to pick him up. I love that. Oh. Either toy car or train he moves around. If you stop him, he becomes aggressive. Yes, Georgia, we are a kid. That we are. I got one model that I might be able to show you because this one right here, this child's a little old. It's kind of hard to tell when she has no head. But that's what happens sometimes. All right, I need to see if I can find it. Let's see. All right. WinRAR. Oh, well, it looks like I gotta pay for my WinRAR, guys. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. Aren't we all kids, really? If you interrupt Gunther's car too much, he screams at you. Yes, yes, like, he needs to get a... your mean stare. Maybe screams. He just wants to drive. Like, Gunther just wants to hit the road. Again, it's not set in stone, but, like, if she has said Gunther... Okay, so the whole thing is going to be a little slow now since we're importing, like, 8K textures, and that always slows down the my computer. Stay up on the channel as a video to rewatch later on. That's the plan, Archgirl, yes. What if some cockroaches or other pests? Oh, that would be pretty nasty, actually. Alright, come on. Don't fail me now. Cockroaches around the house. His little car honker could not work, so he'd like to fix it. Is he gonna give me a quest? Is he gonna be like, hey Toots, my car ain't working. Ah. If you press numpad 7 on Gunther, it's like, they're trying to catch me right under it. Like, that would just be... That could be like okay, an Easter egg that replaces Gunther's, like, ambient sound with just riding dirty. I mean... I just want to make a game about Gunther now, to be honest. A new quest. Bada-ba-bum. Just get the Skyrim UI. Gunther's bad day. GTA Dollhouse. Ah, I like it. Gunther is God. The Doll Brothers. Yeah, we have some ideas about Gunther. Some serious. Some, okay, here we go. So, Gunther, he's a cool guy. He has no butt, though. Pumpkin Girl, she does not have a butt either. She's the second buttless of this family. When you collected all the dolls, a wild goose enters the house. Okay, I don't want our game to be like adults only rated. That's way too scary. Yeah, we're laughing way too much. Ask them questions, see if it's really them, and they get most right. Then they do say something like, almost had you there. Yeah, I'm wondering, I'm not sure if we're gonna see the parents or not. Quest to fetch Gunther's butts. Okay. You guys, I feel like maybe, should we... I really love OneNote. I find OneNote is great. I have, like, this is just one for stream, so you don't see all of my stuff because there's so much. But I use it for almost everything. What do you guys say we get inspired a little bit? Gunther is trying to find his ass. What if we go to Itch and we try to find some good games, huh? What do you say? What do you say we just download a random horror game and have fun? Shall we? Let's go to games. What are the most popular games right now? Well, other than my own game. Mr. Hop's Playhouse. Okay, I think maybe I want to try to look for some 3D games, though. This looks to be two-dimensional. Oh, wow. Oh, this is... Oh, that's so cool, though. It's a wonderful art style. Probably handmaids. Okay, now the music's kind of spooping me out here. Oh, I love this track. Every kid has that one toy that scares them. Imagine if it came to life. Cool. You thought that said Mr. Poop? Mr. Poop's Playhouse is not a place you want to go. This one's quite popular. Promnesia. Short demo. Cool. It's completely free. Alright, looks like they're actually trying to kickstart it. Suspense-built game. Cool. Cardiac. An unnerving dream. I'm glad I got lucky. Holy... Oh, wow. Surreal horror experiments. Slope, strange and unsettling dream. What's behind the mirror? The myth. Oh, the myth actually... I looked at that earlier. Headphones are highly recommended. Mr. Poops does sound like it would be terrifying. What's the next game gonna be called? So far I've just been thinking of names like Sophie's Dollhouse, or Dollhouse, or something related to dolls to really hammer it home. Should we try out some of these games? Do you guys have any ideas? Because I'm not sure myself. There might be... maybe I should do the tag horror. There we go. It's a lot of the same because horror is what really sells. Super Happy Doll Game, no bamboozles. I don't think Steve's Love Shack is a thing. Play Bubsy. Guys! I need serious answers from you. I had a toy that scared me. That was a plastic dinosaur, half a melted face. I don't know if... Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? No. Gunther has betrayed us. No, Gunther. He's taken his car. He's driving into other games. Oh, this is not okay. Okay. We need to settle this once and for all. Gunther. Let me download that. Okay. 1.9 gigabyte? Damn, man. Alright. Still gonna download it. Though that's gonna drop some frames. We're fine. Gunther has entered his final form. Okay. We'll let that download. It's a terrible idea. I do feel a little betrayed. That I do. Alright. Let's see. Where's the other... Here, for example. This. She looks a little scary up close herself, but this is sort of more in line with a child that would play with dolls, right? So if we just got the same animations to work on her as we have over here. Also, look at the perspective. Look at the heights. I feel like that could work as you're moving around. Sorry, guys. Yeah, downloading didn't work too well. Sorry, guess we won't be playing other spoopy games. Is it back? Let me know when it's back. She is actually T-posing to assert her dominance over the dolls. I love it. Hello, Shelvik. Is it still buffering, boys? Alright, we're back. We good? Alright. So, this might be our protagonist. Imagine the camera set down here. It's like Among the Sleep. You get a totally different perspective as you're looking around. So, we have that. We have the dolls. We're starting to get some ideas for the dolls. The environment is still a little up in the air. What I do know is that we need some space. So, Johanna has no butt. We're thinking that she can be a helpful doll. Last when others are nearby. To warn you. Thank you, Pantera. Appreciate that. Gunther the Betrayer. I mean, Gunther does kind of sound like a Dark Souls boss. She has no butt, okay? That's how it is. Modern house setting. Yeah, so let's talk about that. Wow, I wanted to start the intro to Good Mythical Morning. I watched that show for years. Wow. All right, so suburban house. That's one of the potential settings because we can't find assets for that. I'm not a 3D modeler. I can make a cube. I've made a pizza and a donut before though, so they look delicious by the way, though I didn't texture them. I might, Jacob. I might do the Champion of Skyrim, but that would be in the future when my life is in a different place and I have more time. Karen is your biggest enemy there. Oh, Karen is the last boss. Somebody also mentioned a Victorian house, which is kind of cool. I think this girl could fit into both settings. Also, we would just be seeing down. They're just T-posing to assert their dominance over this world right now. What year will it be? That's the thing. It's up to us. I feel like this girl is a little... She can be from several times. Like, this isn't super... She could sort of fit in a little bit, I feel. Modern day Russia. All the dolls squat. Yes, I like that. Any spoken dialogue. In the distant future of 1992. We can set it in 1996, because that's a good year. Gunther the bus... I thought that said Gunther the bus driver. It said Abyss driver. Gunther drives a Lada. I like suburban house because we can get sort of... It goes with the setting quite well because then we could do... Hey, you wake up. Hey, look at that. Hey. One stream project. Shelvik, I really would like to make some sort of doll game before Halloween. Oh, music now. And so I would like to stream a bit more regularly. Potentially try to stream every night for a few evenings now, though I don't have the time, but I want to, because I want to make something. She's from New York. What if the dolls are her family? What if the family meeting went very wrong? Oh, where is this from? Yeah, of course it's Witcher. Okay, let's say we were to go shopping. Let's go shopping, everybody. What do you say? Though my wallet's not gonna like this. Let's open up 3D. I think actually I know where we go. There's a guy who does some quite good stuff. Alright. I'm trying to remember his name right now. Set in a Japanese classroom, that we can. This is the beauty of Unity, by the way. If you can't model, somebody else can, and they want your money. So it works out really well. House furniture pack, very cool. Let's also search for house. Girl is an evil demonic entity and dolls are trapped souls. You guys like the twists, huh? Modular housers. Brian's house? What's so special about Brian's house, huh? That looks way too... Sorry, Brian. Your place looks great. A little too great. There is one. What is his name? Vitali or something? I can't remember. He made abandoned... Not Lonely is the username on Unity. Because I actually already have the abandoned school pack. I got it on sale. Looks like it's on sale right now as well. So we do have the abandoned school, but it doesn't quite fit for our theme because it doesn't make sense that the dolls are scattered around the school. However, I do believe he also has residential house on sale, 35 bucks. Nice. Nice. Your browser does not recognize any of the video formats of that is rude. How can you say something like that? Well, I'll have to pull it up on a different one, I think. Alrighty, so youtube.com and Unity Assets Residential. I misspelled that. HQ. There we go, Vitali. I don't need your music, I got my own. Alright, so strap in, boys, it's movie time. Yeah, I went incognito, okay, because I don't know what we're gonna be searching for. Might get weird. My garbage brow. Don't you be hating on my Chrome. I know it has its issues. YouTube in a YouTube stream, I know. Cool, that's a nice exterior you have there. I don't really... Now we're talking, boys. We're in the living room. Look at that kitchen. Look at that kitchen. So yeah, very modular, very modular. Showing off the color if you want a different color, very nice. So that's the cool about these packs is that they're very, you can sort of piece them together however you want. Different rooms, because I feel like with this it would be easier to expand on rather than the vintage house that we have. Could be very cool. Openable doors and windows, that's a plus. I mean... Oh! Ooh, yes! Cool, we would have to give it some personal touches. I mean, there's a laptop there, that's more of an older person's... I mean, kids these days, they get... No, they don't... Kids don't even know how to use a trackpad on a laptop anymore. All they know how to do is touch. That's a lot of money. It is. Yeah, time flies, Rose, I know. Bye-bye, spectacular shenanigans. Switchable light. Wow. I'm probably gonna still make my own system. That's what I really like, programming. That's where my heart lies, making systems. Kids and their fancy touchscreens. Look at that picture, we could replace that with anything we wanted. Picture of Bobo Bounso, maybe. If you don't know who Bobo Bounso is, then speaking of Bobo Bounso, I have a channel that I need you guys to follow. It's called Imaginarium. It's a really cool channel where these strange bunch of people. This is kind of scary too, so yeah. It's just a great video, actually. Maybe we should actually just listen to it a bit. Just watch this. It seems so nice. Look at that. Welcome to Imaginarium Studios, a small indie studio in the heart of North. And then I come in as a clown. Do you need another reason to subscribe? I didn't think so. So yeah, go to Imaginarium right now. Search for that or go Bobo Devlog. I'm actually going to post this link. I want your subscription right now. If you want to see more clown shenanigans. You know what to do. So that's just...
But ended up in this situation.
It's great fun for the whole family. Got some weird looks that day. So, spooky spooks. This residential house looks quite good. Done and done. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, House Party. I think I watched some people play that back in the day. It's probably been used in a lot of games, probably a lot of horror games too. There's a lot of the same assets that go around, but it's how you use them. Hello, Hidi. You want to know what the game's going to be about? I'll give you a hint. Your doll collection has gone missing from your room. All the precious dolls have moved around the house. Can you find and return all the dolls in time for the tea party? That's what the game's about. We're just looking for an environment right now. Yeah, I know, right, Rose? Why a clown, though? Bobo is a beautiful boy. Don't be dissing my Bobo. Damn. Are we considering the HQ residential house? Toy car model for Gunther. We do, actually. That could be kind of fun. What I'm also thinking is that in order to get more space, if we needed something, maybe we could have a scenario where if you've gone into one room and there's a door between that and another, when you're in that room, the room behind you changes and it might become like a long dark hallway or something just out of the blue, you know? That could be kind of cool as well. You throw all the tea in the harbor. I kind of want to go for that. Yeah, let's work with the assumption that this is where we are at. It is on sale. How long is it going to be on sale? Well, I'll need to keep that in mind. Bit too modern and clean. It is quite modern and clean, yeah. But we can make it dark. Because I know Not Lonely makes some great assets, but we can keep looking a little bit. We don't have to settle on it. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, here's 150 books. It's like, oh, cool. Watch the page refresh and change to $100. No! You can gunk it up yourself. Yeah. Abandoned church. House. Spooky. Okay, I lost a lot of search results when I said spooky. Yeah, it's a twist that I make my games dark. Yeah, that was a Victorian house, but I think that was an exterior. Who would have thunk? So there's a Viking house. Viking dolls. Suburban neighborhood house pack. Yeah, like these packs are so cool. I really like these kinds of packages. Your browser. Because then you can also sort of look out the window and there's something there, which is always cool. Looks slick. I have tried the PT. Yeah, I have played PT actually. It's a wonderful time. Thank you for amazing time you've given me and helped me through a hard time, helped me through my depression. I'm glad I can help, Dragon Panther. There's always going to be entertainment here on the channel for whenever you need it. This is cool. I don't know how much it focuses on the actual interiors. So if we got this, we might actually have to supplement it with a pack from somewhere else, you know? Because it's a lot of the rooms are empty. They're sort of waiting to be furnished. Hey, the KAC. I don't know if CAC is. What's with this? Isn't Chrome. I'm not in Chrome right now. This is Unity's built-in one, which is why it's a little funky. Hello, Husky. Glad you could actually make it. Make more streams? I hope to. I really hope to. So what I'm thinking, guys, is that the neighborhood's really nice. It's a really cool pack. It is pricey, though. It is a little pricey. So the wallet might sting a little, but I might add it to like a watch later. Add to list. Saved for later. There we go. Sale until October. No, you're kidding. Wait, it is on sale, right? This is actually a sale. Normal until October 10th. What? Today's the 11th. Normal price is 89 USD. So it's on the last day of sale. Guys. Do I look nice and chill? Not when I'm realizing there's a sale about to end. Unless this is like old. I don't know if it is. Favorite thing is that there's so much content. I know, that's what happens when you make videos for a decade and relatively consistently. If you take every video that I've made and divide it by the number of days I've made videos, I've uploaded a video every other day since 2010. So it adds up. This makes me feel less ashamed that the money I spend on Lego. Let's see, how much is... I mean, the stream's been kind of, oh, bad, Jabbo! Real Travis? Holy shit, is that bells I hear? Thank you so... Real Travis has just donated enough for us to go ahead and buy this mother trucker. So, I think I'm gonna actually go... do that. Though that would mean I would need to disconnect from my VPN. Which does mean that the stream would fall out, actually. Oh boy. Because usually when I try to buy it and I'm on a VPN... Okay, stream might be a little unstable as I go to buy it, but don't panic, just hold each other, okay? I'm going in. I'm going in, boys. I'm doing it. You guys can keep an eye on the dolls. Make sure they don't move, okay? Just keep an eye out. Proceed to checkout. Alright, it's gonna open it up in the browser. Alright, I gotta pay taxes on top of that price? You mother trucker. Okay. This is spooky. Let's see. All of my personal information. I really gotta make sure this does not show up on stream. Alright. That looks good. Pay now and please work. Don't tell me I have to disable my VPN. Everybody hold potato. We're unable to do your transaction. Okay. Okay. Internet might drop for just a second. Wow. Bear with me. Let's try this again. Here you can see some other of my downloads. Yes, I did download Grass. Scandalous. Alright, let's get the suburban neighborhood asset down. No, I can't download it. Frick me. Stop. Don't download. It's gonna kill the stream. No, stop. How do I... No. No. Alright, I might have to download it after the stream, but at least I got it now that it was on sale. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's just close it down. Close it down, shut it down, shut her down, boys. Goods. You downloaded Bark in Skyrim? Yeah, I got like 4K textures for Bark. It was amazing. Video game making for dummies, limited level assets. Yeah, like the start, when it comes to starting your game development, if only there was a channel that would make this comprehensive beginner's guides to game development that would take you step by step on how you go from knowing nothing to making your first games with engaging delivery and challenges throughout. Imagine a course like that. If only one was in production and was almost ready to be posted. That would be really nice. But of course, we're not living in Fantasyland, you know? My computer begs to differ, Sadar. I tried to download a game from itch earlier and Stream did not like it. So, I don't know. But it didn't really work then. So I'm kind of scared to derp the stream. I don't know when the stream is ending, Gaming Ninja. 2019 and we're still downloading grass. If you buy the assets, then it doesn't even cover the full price. You're not spending money for the donation. I mean, I guess, Travis, but still, thank you. You named the lions in your game after the Hellfury Legion. I know a lot of people really enjoyed the My Mountain Blade series, which I like. You wouldn't steal a stream. You wouldn't. That's true. Those are the best freaking commercials, by the way. The "you wouldn't steal a car" advertisements. It's not supposed to affect. I can try down. We can try downloading, and if it starts freezing, you guys just scream at the top of your lungs, as loud as you can. I think I need to. Why do you hide the my assets? That's like the one thing people want in this store. Do do da 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 do do da 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 do do da 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 do do da da do da da do do da da da. I love that commercial. Don't panic. All right, it's downloading, boys. Welcome back, Rose. So, let's assume that this is the house we have. Cool, we now have a neighborhood pack, which means that we can sort of set the mood a little bit. We have some different houses scattered about the place. Let's maximize this a bit. So that's nice. We have some exteriors. We're probably going to simplify the exteriors quite a bit since there's a lot of the stuff here that's probably going to drag down our performance. But just so we have something so you can actually look out the windows and see. Just like I have this thought of a house where you move around, but you can also go outside of the house. But it's really dark outside and there are things moving in the dark, but there's nothing stopping you from going into that darkness. I really like the idea of that. So yeah, you can leave the house, you're not locked in, but you do not want to go outside. Rain as, yeah, like, but it looks like a lot of these houses are open. And it says that they are modular, so if we needed another room, we could expand on it. And well, we got the American flag, boys, so I guess our setting is set. Your voices from the dark. Can make the rain start mid-game? Yeah. We could totally do that. We could actually also change the time of day. Like we can start in the evening and then the sun can slowly set. Will there be a game over? What I'm thinking for the game over is that you wake up back in your room and then one of the dolls might have gone missing. I don't know if I want to do like a hard reset game over type. More of a soft failure state. That's what I'm thinking now. Like, look at this. Look at the ambience. Put the project up on itch.io. Definitely. We're gonna keep going for the #1 game. Otherworld's been there for a couple of days now. So if we make a good doll game, we might actually get some bigger YouTubers to play it too. So if you guys are just really good at, because I'm bad at advertising, but if you guys are like, hey, you should check out this game, we might actually get some more prominent YouTubers to play it. That would be a lot of fun. Look at this. The teleporting doll teleports. Ooh. I have been wanting to do things with lightning, actually. That would be really fun. Because we could time the lightning so that we can flash, enable an object, and then stop the flash and disable the object. So we can make things just appear for like a brief split second. So stormy weather. We're thinking stormy weather. It has to be, you know? Stormy weather in the neighborhood. Darkness surrounding house. You can go outside. For some reason, it always changes go to UG. And I don't want UG, I want to go outside. But it is your doom. Tie events to lightning? Question mark? Spicy. You never know. Will it be a Gunther % speedrun? I mean, come on. Gunther is amazing. He has no butt, but he does have a small toy car that he can drive around in. And you just hear a soft vroom vroom. I just imagine Gunther going around the place. I love it. Doom music play. Yeah, you just hear the Doom music like dun 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 dun, and you just see him like. I love that idea. Is it hard to put lightning in the game? No, it's actually quite easy. I haven't programmed lightning like that specifically before, but I imagine if we just make sure that we have a really bright light source outside of the windows and we just enable that briefly. Maybe also tint the player's screen a little white when it happens, if they're in an appropriate room near a window. And then make sure that the sound actually comes from the window itself, so it cascades in a good way. Are there going to be collectibles? We have been thinking of collectibles and some hidden endings, though I'm just really interested in getting this more fleshed out. At the moment, I want these dolls to be randomly placed somewhere. So Jack in the Box can only be collected when he pops out, but him popping out is randomly determined. So sometimes you might approach him and he will play for 2 seconds, other times he might be playing for 10 seconds. That might be something, right? Is randomly determined. Ramming blades on front of Gunther's car. I do not really play mobile games, though as a game designer I should really be all on that because that's where the money is. Keeping your projects organized outside of OneNote? As in when I'm not using OneNote, because I tend to use OneNote for most of my projects, writing out to-do lists and the like. For bigger game projects in school, we use a site called Hack and Plan, which offers a Kanban solution where you can move things. It's good for working on a team and doing different tasks. So Hack and Plan is a good option for that. Limited number of... That's the thing. So we need to figure out... So we know that Gunther... I think Gunther's just going to be a meme. Like, I'm feeling Gunther's meme ability here. He just drives around. Gunther wants to enjoy life. He has a small toy car because he has no butts. And we need to respect that. Timed event where Gunther... Imagine a cutscene where Gunther comes driving, bah, hitting the creepy doll. Okay. What is his name? What is his name? This is the bad boy. This is the baboo. Okay, the big bads. Little Jackie. Yeah, we can go with Little Jackie for now. I do want to be Jack related. Little Jackie. Nice. Old Life. Bob. I haven't really watched much gameplay of The Last of Us 2. If I'm gonna play it, I don't want to watch gameplay of it. That's just how I do. Yeah, Forty, you've sort of ruined Gunther for me now. Hides in the closet. Oh, I mean, I like the idea of a doll hiding. I like the idea of a doll hiding somewhere. Freddy. I kind of like Freddy. Joe Mama. That's a good one. I like Freddy. I do like Freddy. We can go with that for now and then we can change it later on. I mean, Larry is kind of... You don't want to get chased by someone named Larry, you know? So what I'm thinking with Freddy is that not immediately active. I don't want... Actually, we could have him somewhere, but he should be sitting. He should Nah, no, he shouldn't be there. He should just not be active yet. He is the final end game, okay? We need to lure Freddy into our room for a tea party, but Freddy will only come in if all the other dolls are also gathered, and that's the win state. But if Freddy gets to you before that, that's the lose state. How many dolls are going to be chasing you? That depends on how many are bad, as I said, Shadows. That's what we need to figure out. But there are stairs, though. I've been thinking how we can make him come downstairs, because that might be a little complicated. Part of me is thinking he just comes to a stair, looks, and just sort of ragdolls down the stair. Like, that would be kind of terrifying, actually. But you could cheese the stair, though. So he might just go somewhere else. So I feel like we would need dolls on different floors to make it interesting. I do actually have some merch. I have Marina Mistfire t-shirts, linked in the description of any Champion of Cyrodiil episode. Make his eyes glow. I kind of like... His eyes might glow to signify his current status, if he has several modes that he can be in. I'm not thinking they escape if you take too long, Ginny. I was thinking they escape as a failure state if you're caught. Will walk around after a while, chasing you. But I'm not thinking like chase, chase, chase. More of just move towards you menacingly. Hover demonically. Oh! You guys are so smart! Uses levitation on stairs. Doll running down the stairs, I'd kick it. Yeah, true. Can there be lore behind the doll being alive? Yeah. We could probably figure out some lore or a reason as to why this is... Why everything's gone to crazy, Will. Will? Oh gosh, I cannot get the V's and the W's right still. 10 years of YouTube. I kind of want Freddy to have some appearances where if you walk down a hallway, there's a trigger, there's a certain chance he might pop out and be like, hee, and then go back and then disappear. I feel like that could be fun. Because I want the dolls, I do want the dolls to make some noise. I don't know if I want them to speak English, but... Okay, let's see how the download is going. 29%. Wow. Might not be done this stream, but I can open it up and have a look at it, and maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow if people are interested. The dolls communicate with crayons and paper. I do like... okay, what if there are notes left around that are from... notes written in crayon. That's something I want. In what form? Dark doing a girl voice? Now that is spooky. Notes that access tutorials. Yeah. What if writing on wall in crayon in bedroom has a tutorial? I like it when you could just see it in the game. I think that's fun. Designated doll that writes the notes. Creepy laughing. Oh, I mean, that would be really cool if you're looking for the doll and it's in a closet and it's one of the other, it's like, just imagine like a tiny, because they can't contain the excitement. They're just having fun. They're toying with you, which is funny because they are toys. Small laughing when near some of them. I really like that. The notes are written by other players, like in Dark Souls. They just leave crayon writings on the... yes. With references to your channel, that would be kind of fun, actually. When you read the tutorial, the crayon wax on the wall begins to melt. That is actually kind of cool. What if we say later on in the game, this gets smudged or distorted in some way. You come back to your room and it's different. One doll should just scream at you. The notes could differ based on which doll leaves them. Okay. Starting to get a good idea here. Freddy's gonna be bad boy. Bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy. Jack is going to be kind of hard to collect because he's gonna stand in one place, but you have to wait for him to pop out. When you come back to your room, you see Freddy tucked under your bear. Your bear? What am I doing? Your bed laughing. Spooky. Not as spooky as Gunther's car, but spooky. A secret elimination. I mean, it would be fun if we just had a gun mode. You could just unlock a gun, and this little girl just walks around, just pop, 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 pop. Ah! Several little Jackie boxes. Only one is the real one. Jackie box does not sound like a good, yeah. So the laughing doll. I can also be, somewhere. Let's see. Laughs when danger is near. No, but that's what Pumpkina does. I'm not sure if we're gonna have the laughing doll. Because it's not really a proper doll. Maybe. You see the fear increases to max and you must hide. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure about hiding. Because we could set up some places in the house to hide if we want to do it like that. Do we want to do it like that? I also really want to do something with the mechanic where you cover your eyes and use that to just, oh, they can't get me, they can't get me, they can't get me. What if we combine them? You have to be in a safe space and then use the hide mechanic to make them go away. If you move into a closet and then hold that, you'll be safe. But there's a chance that the Freddy is just gonna stand outside and wait for you to actually come out and just mess with ya. How do you stop the dolls from leaving again? Essentially, I believe if you get busted by Freddy, you would get reset to your room somehow and one of the dolls might disappear, for example. Throw a blanket over yourself. Yeah. To cover your eyes, you have to watch an ad. That was too nice of a music. Rip and Tear? We are no longer on my playlists. Yeah, we've listened through the whole thing. I might as well listen to Rip and Tear, I guess. I think that's safe for YouTube. Probably. Most music in Bethesda games is. You cover your eyes, you go to the options menu and quit. That's not a bad idea that you go into the menus. Screech raises fear level. Do you not hear music? Alright, let's go with some dungeon music. There we go. I cover DLC. But okay. Hiding in closets. I kind of like the idea that the menu is you hiding, because that pauses the game. Menu is hiding face in hands. Pausing game. You can't pause during some moments, like being attacked by a doll. 'Cause that just gets difficult when you're in the middle of like an animation and it's supposed to freeze, so. And it's more scary. You're like, hide, menu, pause, and it doesn't work. What are your thoughts on Fallout 76? Haven't played it, but I've seen the debacle. You're welcome, gamer. Fellow gamers. Alright, Travis. Thanks so much for supporting. I appreciate it. Shows the player covering eyes. You hear hurried footsteps and the player... Oh, yes! Yes, Mark, that's good. That's good. So, if Freddy catches, we have a bit of a scare moment, like a rah, sort of Five Nights at Freddy's, not quite as annoying. And then covering eyes, darkness, footsteps, and back in room where one doll is gone. I like that idea. Because I don't want it to be game over, try again. I want it to be more, okay, I messed up there, he was in the kitchen, okay, I should probably try to walk around there. For example, I want it to be more like that. Will you have a flashlight? Yes. I'm thinking you'll have a flashlight, because then we can make the house darker. Weapons or tools? None of the sorts, no. There might be, maybe there are some parts of the house that can only be accessed by finding like a key or something similar. Maybe we'd want to lock, or maybe we just want to keep it big and open from the start. Because if we can build a big house, we can set up some interesting rooms. Once all dolls are collected, you have enough information to destroy. Have something to distract. Yes. Yes. Have something to distract Freddy. Dolls move to new location upon failure. You mean the already active dolls? Because we're planning on removing one from the room. That's kind of sweet if she has a teddy bear that just hasn't come to life yet. Laughing doll could change the room layout when picked up. Ooh, okay. What if when you pick up the laughing doll, you're taken to another room in the house? You get like a weird effect, and then you're somewhere else. Would that be cool? And then you have to go and place it away at the room. I kind of like, because we can really mess with the player if we want to. Also, one thing that I thought about for Pumpkina, I do have some assets of pumpkins. What if they have pumpkins out on like the front porch, and you have to actually go outside of the house to find Pumpkina out in a little small pumpkin patch, but outside is like spooky. Pumpkina in a pumpkin patch. Pumpkina in a pumpkin patch, kids. Outside. You could throw the monkey doll. I want the monkey doll to call for Freddy. I want the monkey doll to just... If the monkey doll sees you, you have to approach the monkey from the rear. Sitting on top of a pumpkin, yeah. And maybe when you pick her up and turn around, maybe the house is suddenly further away, and you have to run to get to the house, and there's other things that begin to appear. How cool would that be? Picking her up makes house go further away from you. Not quite sure how we do it. We'd have to break the player's line of sight to the house, I think, and then move it. As you can see, go further away from player, making them have to run back. Nerf gun. Bit of lore. Like, what was suggested, Shinny Boy, is that like we have a book with information about them. Maybe you were here, and then like there's a little poem, and then at the end you read sort of the whole thing. That would be more about them, though. Once the player picks up a doll, he should get some info on it. That's what I'm thinking, that if they have a book that you open up, you might see a picture of the laughing doll. It might be a little grayed out, and it'll say, oh, that's Julianne. She likes to move things around. Can never trust, like, or something like that. I would really like to do it in like that rhyme form as well, because I want that book to be like a collection of, okay, I have these dolls and also info about them without going into like a proper menu. Did the stream die? Are we back, boys? Good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose. Have you guys seen those pillows? Hold on. I want this more than anything in this world. It just speaks to me on this whole other level. Stolen I don't care. I just want to see the picture. Can I get this? This is... I need it in my life. I probably won't... I don't know if I'll stream for that much longer, because I am getting tired. It's been a long day working on a walking simulator in my level design class at school. We're trying to write a script for it, and it's pain. But we'll see how it goes. Golf near miss sounds and Freddy's running past. Yes, like I want... This is just... I need it in my life right now. I want that so bad. Must have collectible. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, Julia, but I got a neighborhood pack sponsored by one of the Darklings, actually, Travis. So that's nice. Now I can make spooky neighborhoods like we're doing in our walking simulator in class. Julia is a classmate. Laughing doll could cause the character to giggle randomly. I do want... Who are the Doll Brothers? Who are the Doll Brothers? Because my original idea was that if you see the dirty doll, you should not interact with him. If you see the clean doll, you can. But I'm not sure how clear that will be. But we should play with this dynamic of it sort of swapping between the different ones. Thank you, Rose. I'm not sure. We have Uba Uba though. Uba Uba is great. He just makes a lot of noise. I want us to add... Okay, I want us to have modes where we can replace the sounds. We can let the player select from a list of sounds. So maybe it'll be like... Honk, honk, oh, boy. No, you didn't scare me, Stefan. This is just me... This is just my casual... Oh, whoa. I'm so happy I just got that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Stefan. Hopefully, Julia's left, so she didn't have to see that. But yes, we need to add like a menu. Add a menu for... This can be a reward for actually completing the game. Replacing sounds in game with meme versions. Must be unlocked. You get one doll, its brother goes aggressive. That's cool. That's cool. You get one doll, the other gets... So they are twins. Are they one and the same, or are like two different versions of one, or are they twins? Helps the player. Menu cursor is a crayon. This is why I have you guys. Menu cursor is a crayon. Nothing's going on, Chinny boy. Nothing at all. Just good friends. Plays note around him saying, don't trust him, he's dirty. When a doll is dirty, notes like seems clean to me. Twin boys. I think she left. She probably didn't care that much, so it's fine. John and his alcoholic twin, Jin. I like that. The ending depends on which twin you get. Twins give you tips. One tells lies and one tells truth. Find both twins in a limited time. Like twins from The Shining. That could be fun. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to really make that into a mechanic for the player 40. So, I mean, they could just say something, but I don't know if we have enough information in the game for them to dole out. I kind of like that. Bad twin was lost and neglected, so the parents brought the girl a new one, and the bad one represents the clean one because of it. Go away, Julia. This is not your place. Hello, Dexter Morgan. I don't know if that's what the D stands for. We're making a game about gathering dolls for your tea party. So right now we're determining some different personalities for the doll. So battle for a ticket to the tea party. Uba has... Oh my gosh, he has no nose. He does have a butt though, I did check in his pepperoni pants. Didn't I just download... I pressed download on this, didn't I? But I downloaded it! I'm gonna do that later, because it's gonna mess up the stream again. Girl is surprised to see her old lost doll back in her house. Bad doll helps Freddy as he hates you for replacing him. Yeah, potato? No. You get a cinematic of the tea party. Oh, wouldn't that be really fun though? That's like the final thing you see. You see like a shot of all the dolls sitting around with a tea set, and maybe the girl also just sitting cross-legged with her dolls. That would actually be really nice. End screen is the... Potato no! Potato yes. End screen is the tea party. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. Spooky. Oh, bajaba! Hey you. You're finally awake. Hope you had a nice Friday. Thank you so much. What was that name? Luckborn DK, was that it? I'll double check. Luke Barn, LUC Barn, DK, thank you so much for your support. It helps me buy very questionable things with my money. I bought this thing. I own it now. I'm scared. title screen can change. I love it when games do that. Titles screen changes after winning game. Why does the little girl want Freddy at the tea party? So, the thing about the dolls, as I'm seeing, is that the girl is very naive. She wakes up in the middle of the night. It's on Halloween night. Her parents are somehow gone, and she's like, oh no, I need to go find the dolls. I need the dolls. But she also knows that they're mischievous, but she doesn't hate them. She's like, oh, they're just quirky. That's just how they are. But she needs to go and get them. It's like horror logic, but she knows that it's worse if she doesn't get them. Okay, so we're not going to try to download that, but we do have a house. Maybe you also want to look for some interior house stuff. Some that we can fill. Interior props. Courtroom interior. Cinema hall. Clothing store. Our main character isn't like the other girls. Girls' room. That's quite expensive for one room, though. Is it even that good? VR projects. Oh my, that's a pony alert. Yeah, that's way too expensive for those few props. That's not a good deal. Gunther gonna thumper. Newt newt. Expensive girls' rooms seem realistic. Maybe there should be something disturbing at the end, like the girl smashing her head against it. Okay, we went there. What if Freddy isn't actually the bad guy? Potentially. I'm just wondering how we can convey it to the player. Zoom on the book she was carrying lying on the ground with drag marks next to it. We can say that if you get catched is not a word. If you get caught by Freddy a certain amount of times, you do get a bad ending. I do kind of like... Okay. If Freddy catches you enough, bad ending, sees her collection book on floor with disturbing marks around, indicating her demise. That's one shiny bed. Yeah, I need some more... Because it's a very realistic house. And so we need... Did I just see a gynecologist's chair? Yeah. Teen room. I'm just such a quirky teen. Oh, PBR interiors. Maybe conference hall. I swear I saw some cool packs of some fitting stuff earlier. Now I'm not sure though. What am I sorting by? Relevance. Is this also then popularity? Yeah, it's usually the same. This was what I saw. House furniture pack. This is cool. This is more what I'm looking for. Oh, this is really good because this is the type of house we actually have. I'm sorry about that, Voices, Laura. I've actually removed that series from my channel for personal reasons. Have you different bad endings? Maybe. Uba Uba should be able to tell the other dolls where the girl is. I want Uba Uba to definitely alert the others. Knock. Girl's name, what are you doing? Open up. Freddy just shakes his... Oh god, that's kind of scary actually, Maron. This is cool for parents. They even have... This is... Oh my gosh, basement stuff. I'm not sure if there's a basement in this suburban house. But if there isn't a basement... I'm gonna get out the shovel. We need a basement. Come on. There must be a basement. And you must have to go down there. There's just... no two ways about it. I really like this pack, actually. Is it expensive? No, and it is on sale. $27.50. Wait, this is actually the same company that made the neighborhood pack. Just took out all the furniture to sell separately, did you? Oh, sneaky little. This is quite good. Proceeds to dig through cement. There must be a basement. Is the girl named Sophia? I've been thinking about Sophie's dollhouse, but Sophie isn't really a name that's dear to me. But it would be cool if the game was named like Girl Name's Dollhouse or something. The bass intensifies in the basement, where the dirty twin lives. Yes. Also, what if... Okay. She has to go back and turn on the generator. What if the game works in stages? In the beginning, the basement door is locked, and so you move around the house getting the other dolls. And then the door to the basement opens and Freddy comes out of the basement and begins roaming. And that's when you have to make your way past Freddy and get into the basement to find what you need to find. Because that makes a bit more sense why Freddy shows up later, right? Oh, wow, music. Nice. Little girl's telephone. Yeah, I do think the basement needs to be Spooky Spooks, Max Spookinson. Yeah, I do think this pack is... that's not what I was gonna open, but I'm finally awake. This is really good. This is a really good pack. I don't know how long the sale is. I should probably add this to my save for later. Jeebus! Why? This time I included the tax. Gonna be the... Jesus, Travis! I hate you. I really appreciate it. You're showing angry, what for? Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Travis. Holy heck. Oh, it's a doll collection game. Call it Doll Action. Well, I think Travis just sponsored this package right here. Potato. There is no genitalia on any of the dolls. We checked. So, nice. House furniture pack. This is good. I think that will let us furnish most of the rooms. They're adapted for the environment that we have as well. Doll action sounds like something... Freddy was a nice doll and the girl don't understand what happened. She played with him all the time. Yeah, like, why is Freddy bad? Freddy bad, why? Freddy bad, why? Something to think about. We have a sponsor. How can a girl that is 1 to 10 start a generator? We don't necessarily need a generator. But I mean, it is kind of a staple. It is kind of easy to do. We could make it so that the kitchen is dark. No, not the kitchen. She needs to turn something on. Can turn on lights in basements with some sort of generator. Freddy used to be her best and most good doll. The twin doll corrupted him. Yeah, because we can say that Freddy used to be the favorite. Oh, we got Oblivion now, but I've heard this like 500 hours. Oh, Midnight Syndicate. Now this is good music. Freddy is jealous of Gunther's car. I like it. Was the first one. Now Gunther's taking the spotlight with his shiny chromes. Freddy's such a basic name because... Yeah, it is. Turn on all the lights as a stage. Freddy bad because he got pasta instead of potatoes for dinner. I mean, that would drive any doll to being possessed? I don't know. You tell me, more like dull action America don't. Yeah. Oh, good night, Alban. I like it. Okay, but we're Freddy got bullied for having a butt. Yes. It's Toy Story basically. Yeah, this is basically Toy Story. So I'm scared Pixar's gonna come and hit me. I don't know if they have small girl room, but that's, I mean, this can work as a small girl room, maybe without that type of chair. If we change it a bit, I think we can adapt it. And if there's turns out to be something that we need, child room? Oh, jackpots. But this is also quite younger. We need to figure out her age, because I've been trying to guess an age for our character. I'm not that. I don't know. She should be 130, so she probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Well, it all depends on her age. So 1 cube is 1 meter as a measuring unit. 6'7". Let's see. Average female height by age. Average height. Children. 6. What's her age again? What's her age again? 7. So if she's 7, she might be like 120 centimeters tall. If she's 6, that's like 115. Let's say she's between 6 and 7, maybe. So she might be 120 centimeters tall. So if I make this 1.2, this should be her height. Because they're defenseless, Remington. She's actually 32. Yeah, I actually think that's correct. I need to change her scales because she's a little small. 1.2, is that gonna make her, let's just make her 5. Poof. Boom, boom. I'm the doll master now. That's good, that's more like it. Bonus mission, play as Freddy. I'm really not knowledgeable. I had to Google how tall, which is creepy too. Something like that. That's more or less... Yeah, that's good. That's 132. So, if we say 6 then, and then we go to the store, because this is slightly too childish, right? We need something that's between... Because this is like baby. I don't need oh, but this crocodile though. We need to have a look at this crocodile. Make her the exact height of R2-D2. Can we make her T-pose? I mean, that would assert dominance on those pesky things. Oh my, look at these. These things are kind of scary too. One of the dolls, see the girl ominously T-posing. I kind of like it, because if we want this game to do well with YouTubers as well, we need some meme modes. We need some Easter eggs. Special mode where you play as dolls and girl T-poses towards you. You are Freddy and must run away. Just turning the tables completely. Crocodile is scary. Scarier. Yeah, actually, possibly. It has no pupils. That is kind of disturbing. Special mode where everything T-poses. Okay, does this look a bit more old-timey? Ah, yeah, share in my room. Yeah, this feels more... But the T-set, yeah, the bed doesn't really fit the era we're in, but the T-set. The horse. Oh, there's a mismatch. How much is 20? I don't know if that's worth it. But the tea set I really like. But we can find tea sets elsewhere. Yeah, player needs to drink Pepsi to boost stats. Children's room environment for VR. Things get a little weird, but okay. Punching bag. Alright, alright. This is more just like a plain room. I feel like if we find just a bit of a smaller bed, we could work with that. This is very colorful. What if we change some of the colors? Yeah, there's a lot of free stuff on the asset store, actually. A lot of great free stuff. This was adorable. Okay, this is kind of cool. If we could change the colors, which I think we can. This is nice. Has Kane gone? Because he could probably help out a bit. We actually next stream we need to get Kane to because he has like a 5-year-old daughter. That would help. I'd have a room like that. I'm not going to do that, Stefan. Trust me. Potato, go away. So we need to think about the room, not the movie. This is so good though. Finward Studios. Okay. So, I feel like we've come far tonight, but I feel like we need to summarize a bit and figure out where we are at. So I'm gonna play. This song is really nostalgic for me because I used to listen to this back when I was making Amnesia custom stories. So this means a lot to me. Basically, Potato. So, here's what we have. 2 beds in that pack. Long lost brother, possession of dolls. The girl used to do tea parties with Freddy. Yeah, we could make Freddy the bad one, because we could make Freddy a bit more supernatural as well. Was the one to be in tea parties? Before the others. That's awesome, LBS68. Enjoy your new hats. Let's go through what we have. Your doll collection has gone missing from your room. All the precious dolls have moved around the house. Can you find and return all the dolls in time for the tea party? Genre. First person horror. Setting. Modern house on October 31st. Stormy night. You are a young girl. Right, we thought of a weeping angel doll, which is cool. I'm not sure how we'll use it. You could only get it if you're... I mean, it would be kind of cool if when you look at Freddy, he stops. We could still sort of see him, like, moving, like, trying to stand still. And when you look away here... That would be kind of fun. Maybe not for Freddy, but for someone. Zero deaths is gun modes. Everybody wants gun mode. I mean, just pop in the doll sounds kind of fun. Time Lords are my specialty. Lullabies. Antagonist doll physically moves around. Singing doll that warns you. Hiding face and hands. That could be what makes the menu come. The main dolls, hiding spots. So, I'm probably gonna clean some of these notes up a bit. We've gotten some good progress done tonight. I feel like we can actually start production tomorrow. Because I'm itching to stop writing and start developing. So I think what I'm gonna do, thanks to the very, very generous donations from Travis, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna begin setting up some of the room packs, download everything, get that ready, and then if you guys are down, we could also stream tomorrow evening and begin planning out some level layouts and how we will move about the room. If you feel like it, of course. I feel like I want to work on this project either way, but I can bring you along if you wish. Because I want to show you how fun it is to make a game. But to be honest, I'm having so much fun doing it with you, because when I do it— oh fuck! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear. I'm sorry. That was a genuine reaction. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll put a penny in the swear jar, Potato. Potato, your ears are the least virgin thing around here. I have olive oil that's more virgin than your ear. Have you ever had olive oil in your ears? I have. Don't ask how. You'll be in work 40? I'm sorry. Tomorrow evening's difficult. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna upload these to YouTube. I'm gonna save the recording right now, and maybe we'll see if the whole thing comes up in YouTube in one chunk. If it is, I can give you the link to that, or I'll just quickly edit it a little bit and then post it so people can see what they missed. Well then, I want to end on something else, but YouTube is just gonna— I want to end on some copyrighted music, but YouTube's just gonna mute the VODs. It's a lot of bother, to be fair. Oh, I want to, but I'm not. Nah. No, we can't. After stream chill? We could do an after stream chill, yeah. Alrighty. I'll save up on the project right there. Let's say, we could do 10 minutes of after stream chill if you guys are down. Not a single hoop tonight, actually, and that's weird because I did eat promptly before the stream, so post your theories now about who I am and what I've done with Dark. Post-stream chill. That is a gosh awful font. That's better. I said this was gonna be spooky, okay? I'm trying to make the— unlock the chat box. Whoosh. Thank you, Rose. Comic Sans, boys. You are Gunther? I wish. That guy, he's a beauty. Let's see. We'll go with something like that. Okay, let's see. Will you get the skeleton key after Master Security? I might. I might as well have it in my inventory. Archgirl says I'm gonna go watch your Harry Potter 2 Let's Play. A Harry Potter PS2 Let's Play. Found your channel 3 years ago. That's so nice. Netflix and after stream chill. Dark flicks and chill. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Hoop now, Dark. I command you. I have only been drinking water tonight. I've been a good boy. Can't wait for my grandkids to play Bannerlord. Indeed. Same time tomorrow? Yeah. I'd say so. Yeah, I'll probably say so and then just not eat dinner with the family, I guess. But like, we need the time. We have stuff to do. Or I could try to figure out when dinner is tomorrow. We'll see. You had some trouble with school? Sorry to hear that, Mark. Gunther is hella how is Gunther thick? He has no ass. There is literally not a butt cheek on him. Start to stream right at dinner time. But it's the perfect time. Don't imitate Gunther. Can I just say that Gunther is like one of the things I want to make the most? I'm seeing him right now in his car just driving around, not even being dangerous. Gunther just drives, okay? He was born for the road, baby. I don't think I'll be doing the Sakura games again, 40. I don't really want that content to represent me online. It was more of a naive teenage face where I was like, oh, this is funny. But it's not great. Gunther is thick because of his mentality, not his physicality. True, Mark. The map drawing, I'm not... You're funny, Mortal Hydra. No hoops when you got spoops. It's a famous... No hoops when you got spoops. I like that. Gunther must honk in the... Nude. But here's the thing, Travis. We need a mode that you unlock after beating the game where you can replace the sounds. We can have a list of sounds you can choose from. What should be Gunther's honk sound? You can choose a goose, you could choose a newt, you can choose like a foghorn from a giant ship. Brrr. Like, there's so many possibilities, right? Gunther works for Uber. I need a separate spin-off of Gunther. Oh... Gunther carts. The honk should be your hoop. Yeah, that can be one. Are you going into game development So, I hope you've all have gone and followed the channel that I showed you earlier, because I'm going to a game developer conference next week on Wednesday. I'm traveling to the other side of Norway in order to take part at Console, which is a video game developer conference. We're going to be lots of people from all over the world there. People who worked on Skyrim are going to have conferences, etc. So, yeah, come, because I'm going to be with this gang, and we're going to be promoting our clown-themed game a little bit. So if you're curious about that, oh wow, you guys have subscribed already. Good job. Imaginarium, here it is, making a clown-themed platformer. It's going to come up there as its own video as I'll be going there, so make sure that you head on over and subscribe if you want to see how that goes. Goober the game. Goober. You gonna wear the clown suit? Yeah. That was part of the plan. The whole gang. That is Julia, by the way, who was in chat earlier. So, and don't even get me started on that girl. She likes polka dots, that's all you need to know. We're playing Bobo Bounce-o. Are you guys eager to play Bobo Bounce-o? It's coming out on December 3rd. If you want to know more about it, check out the devlog. Yeah, sadly it is in Norway. Sorry about that. Where in Norway? It's in Bergen. I have not been to Bergen before. I've barely left Oslo. I went to Kristiansand as a kid, but that's the furthest away I've been. I've been all over the world, but I still have not been anywhere in Norway almost. You didn't tell me Julia was pink. Take me... Well, I don't think I can legally do that, Potato. Well, with the Bloodborne series, I just haven't really felt like playing it, because I've had so little time to do things that I'm sort of trying to... I'm prioritizing my time, and Bloodborne's not on that list. I like how Darkbot thinks that Christian's son was a Link. You gonna play Hobo Simulator? Yeah, probably in a couple of years when I can't get a job anywhere. So soon, can't get my school to pay for me to go there. Sorry about that. Gunther meets Kajor, the ultimate crossover. Bye-bye, Jack Dragon. I have recorded up to episode 195 of the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge. Oh, there's the spoilers behind the text there. Oh. So, yeah, 195. And I've begun making the opening cinematic for episode 200. I've gotten a new thumbnail as well for episode 200. I'm getting ready. Gunther or Dobin, 1v1. Gunther. There should be a... we need to see if there's a toy car. Like, we really need a toy car. What the frick is this music? I like it. It's from Divinity Original Sin 2. And we're sticking with it. Let's see. Toy car. He needs to be open. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Gunther, you're right. That is sick, Gunther. Oh my, look at that. Look at that freaking... That's not really the kind of car I was imagining, but Uralov gonna make an appearance? I mean, that would be pretty good, huh? This is odd music. Kinda like it though. Ah, classic. Wait, was it free? I didn't pay attention. Oh my gosh, it's free? When is the next meetup? When was the last time I had a meetup? That was like February, like very early 26. Yeah, April 1st, 2016, and you all thought it was April Fool's joke. I was like, no, it's not an April Fool's joke. Yeah, it was really nice, but that's like 3, almost 4 years ago now. Wow. That's the thing. Game starts with you pulling hands away from your eyes. Yeah, you can, 40. Meep, meep. But I want it to be like an open car. You know? That kids sit in. Ugh, that would just... But that's so specific. Let's see. Car toy. 3D model. Something like that is what I need. 50 US, it's like, oh my gosh. Oh. Boys. We got him. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. This is, look at that. Moop moop. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, so cool. Gunther's just vroom vroom. But yeah, there are things we can do there, definitely. But it's so expensive, Potato. It's 20 bucks for one model. We bought all of the interior house assets for what, 30? This is one gag for $20. I'm sure people have paid more for a gag. But this is still... free toys for kids. I don't know how, I don't even know how, that's... There's like 11,000 polygons in this. It's not optimized for a game. This is Gunther's car, Julia. We want, because Gunther has no butt, like there are no faces for his butt, so we want him in a car so he can drive around the house. Better use it a lot then. Better... Maybe. You can easily make that in Blender though. Maybe somebody who can... I mean, I'm not that good in Blender, that's the thing. Let the fiscal response... I can make it. We can make you... yeah, okay, Julia. Julia can make our car. This one is $20, the other one is free. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So, this is you? And this is the car she tells you not to worry about. Oh, that is a thing. When he honks, the car's mouth moves and says, moop, moop. Julia, come on, make a sick ride for us. But a meme mode. Pimp my ride. Oh, this is good, guys. We're on the cusp of something. Yes, Bobo Bounso, our wonderful game, also has a TikTok. So make sure you follow. Oh wait, that's copyrighted. Copyrighted. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. Definitely make sure you follow Bobo Bounso on TikTok, everybody. There you go. The whole VOD is now muted because of that. I forgot about that. Taylor Swift is dangerous. I'm not expecting most of you to have Twitter. I mean, what, Twitter? No, TikTok. Epic content of Carl in a clown costume. Yeah, I've been trying to advertise it. We've actually gotten... We went from 5 subs to like 20. Let's see if I refresh. 28 subs. I've been harvesting subs, Julia. This is good. A TikTok, like, I also reacted like that initially, Potato, but yeah. This is just us having fun, having a good time, you know. It's great. Great stuff. Anyways, back to this abomination of gods. I should save a picture of this. So those who already left the stream, when they come back the next time, they know. Yes. If you don't subscribe to Imaginarium on YouTube, this guy will be in the corner of your room tonight. So get to it. I want to see 30 subs by the time this stream is over. 29, that's good. That's good. It's not 30 though, is it? So that is the only good thing to ever come from TikTok. This car has seen some shit. It's so good though. But like, why did you price it at 20? That's a standard license? What is a standard license? What does that mean? Personal or commercial use? Okay. But still. We can get a stand-in car, but we should remember this one because it comes as a 3ds Max file. So we'd have to, I don't actually have 3ds Max here, but I can open it on one of the school computers. Textures, 3ds Studio RPG. We'll see. We might have to make it ourselves, and we can just base the design on this. You missed the link for YouTube? Yeah, you better go. I wanna see 30 subs before the video's up. Who would buy this car for personal use? I mean, if you're gonna pick up some ladies and you really want to show them that, hey, if you get with me, your life's about to be a party, then this would probably work for that. I don't know. I don't really know. It went from 29 to 28. So did somebody unsub? I swear. 30. You will all be safe from Mr. Moop Moop tonight. Very good. He never blinks. It's just constantly. Is this what you did that? Mr. Moop Moop merch. Has this guy made anything else? Does he just make a lot of scary stuff? Kid Room. Like 3D models. Look, this is $180. Meanwhile, we got a neighborhood for like 40. It's wildly different. This is more like high-end, used for more advanced illustrations in movies and the like, where things need to be really high in detail, have a lot of polygons. While in games, we want to make sure that things have as few polygons as possible, but still looking okay. We fake a lot of detail in games. We have a lot of ways to do that because we can't have 11,000 polygons on a car. I mean, we can have that on a car, but a small prop like this, oh my gosh. It is pretty profitable being a 3D modeler, so yeah. That's something. Well, I'm getting a little tired now, so I think we're gonna call it a day here. It's been a lot of fun tonight. I'm a tired boy, though. That I am. So, thanks for tuning in. Let's see, I'm just looking for some fun little music that we can end on. Some, well, oh gosh, Stab! Wake up! Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Thank you so much, Stefan. That one didn't get me as bad as the other one. That's because I was in the middle of this. This is my anti-scare music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's breaking it. It's officially breaking my software. Oh boy. Where is it? If somebody enters this stream right now, what do you think they... I spit on my microphone. I just imagine somebody entering the stream right now. Alright. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, guys. We've had so much fun. Thank you for all your support. You're amazing. Tomorrow, we'll stream again, and we'll begin making the perfect racetrack for Gunther. That's all we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So, have a still good day. Take care. And stay dark. Good freaking bye. And remember, praise Gunther.